Okay, how's everybody doing? Good to see all you. Hope you're having a wonderful day thus far. Control was super early. It's that here early, but Woodsy can have credit. So yeah, Woodsy's therefore the first chatter today. Hey Ace, hey Mick, hey my own Sling, Manatee. Um, yeah, let me actually do this. I'm prepared today. I've been awake for a while because it's hot and Pat decided I had to wake up and give him more water, which valid. Um, so I'm over caffeinated right now instead of under caffeinated. I think I prefer under caffeinated. Anyway, let's finish this run. We have the House of Hope, Gortash stuff, all that. I don't know how much I care to do of all that. We'll do House of Hope, but beyond that, I don't know. Maybe I just kill Aura and go beat the game. Hey, Danny. Kill Lauren. Kill Lauren.
Need to find a way forward.
Let's go get the Temple of Ball waypoint.
What's in here?
Supposed to use for the rune powder barrel. You want to tell me about it, or? Honestly, if it's not selling it, I'm not sure I care. The Fountain Wizards? Oh, so you didn't find a use, because you could just use anything else. I'm sure it was a pretty explosion, though. Not as funny. Fair enough. How you doing, Mustard? What am I doing about Orin here? On Bloodlust. Am I immovable right now? I am. Group him up with Valar. Oil of combustion rat bat. Though I need to get fire back onto it. Unless I just did Eldest gloves over Crater Flesh. I don't think I do ballast armor here. Orin has evasion, so I don't expect combustion to do much to her. But I can switch to Crawler Mucus after the first turn.
This place is trapped. Stow the Baal wants only blood. Will you?
Truly, Lady Orin's kills are something to behold. Placed in her
Good enough. Herding murderous cats. So, like, herding cats?
Why begin with a death blow? A properly cut throat does not kill right away. It bleeds the victim.
Like a prize piglet, trussed up for the slaughter. Yes, you're quite right.
Yeah, I am very much phoning this in. I'm more mentally invested in the next run.
Beneath your screws?
Oh, we broke him. Body and soul. The rightness of his hand. Peeled the skin from it myself.
And he dodged it. It's okay. She used evasion. Her uncanny dodge took my reaction. That's fine.
Here it comes at last, craving crimson and carnage. So
Not the lava elemental. Did that remove Baal's Edict from me? I don't see it. Oh yeah. Yenna died, so... Cool. It still has unstoppable 12. Morning, Dave. She's already this close to dead. I guess I've been putting a lot of instances of damage. The oil of combustion killed Yenna again, so I got bloodlust. Down to unstoppable 1. Oh, stay near Yenna. Fine. Yenna, help me out, kid. I need bloodlust. Thank you. Hey Andy, how are you? It's bound to happen again eventually. Twice we've crit missed exposing bite. Game said no fun. Out, Yenna. Growl was odd. It was interesting she was willing to do that. I guess...
A metallic tongue fills the air as the Slayer's form is drained of life.
Why would she do that?
Blood to blood, you have robbed another god of his chosen.
Maybe she saw the fire shield and was unwilling. But I don't know of enemies willing to play around that. I don't know why she decided to growl over attacking now that you mentioned a trade, yeah.
A glint.
What happened?
So yeah, just PSA, if you want a much easier version of this fight, just like make sure Yenna gets taken and you can just bloodlust off of Yenna every turn by just throwing stray AoEs out. Even just making a surface and dropping a bomb into it. So we now have this. Let's find something to hit with the wrap up. Orin can see immunity. I guess there's something else to cause her to growl. Maybe she thought she could get Yenna in the AoE there too. But she didn't. I pegged, so I was immune. I also just rolled good. Lol. That's weird. Vacation prep to do today. The mountains are calling. Sounds nice, Andy. Are we the bad guys? No. No. Yenna's fine. He only died like 5 times there, maybe? And she lived, so. Who's the real villain? Oh, that's every useful tech. If you dominate person, player bind from darkness, then it's they start combat over and around, you fast travel with them. Yeah, that's no. That was my Saravok strat and no hit. I dominated him from a darkness cloud, then I dolly ported to the docks and pushed him into the harbor. I also did it to Gortash the other day on the Mage Ranger run. Where am I going? Guess I could do hell now, huh?
Every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad you asked. It would certainly help with the dishes.
Fine, let's do that. Actually, go get Rapture first.
Interviews, politics, gossip.
Should get Rapture before doing that. Let's pick a different fight then.
Witnessed assault.
See if Formless Slaughter is applying to both instances there. Should be on Crater Flesh Gloves right now. That one definitely still hits me, but I'm gonna reach and travel soon anyway. Gloves of Heroism just give you 10 turns of non-concentration heroism. Yeah, I've been interested in those gloves for a while. It's just you have to use a channel oath feature, which is like, maybe you could justify it. It's pretty good if you're already playing like Crown. If you're playing Crown and keeping your oath intact, that's like actually pretty good. But big ifs, you know. Inquisitor's Might and Sacred Weapon are also okay. Yeah. Sacred Weapon, I kinda like. It'll never be nothing. So, sure. But, like, hard to get an impactful value out of it. Inquisitor's Might is good, though. It's just, unfortunately, it's, like, probably the only good thing about that subclass.
I'm exhausted.
Other than if you're coping really hard about the movement speed. Alright, let's get Rapture and just, go to hell and do that. Downside to playing Crown is that you have to play Paladin. Yeah, and also, you know, Oath management. I am thinking about maybe after this next run that I do, maybe I do a pure class Crown run just to suffer. Guaranteed Daze is great, and it's maybe a Callous Glow ring of weapon damage. Yeah, the Daze is what really interests me there. Callous Glow would be what I would put here. Should go try to spin for Reverse Rain Cloak.
Can't risk being in open view. All right, time to scout out. You.
I didn't get the timing right.
Jara, what's going on?
Oh, never mind, I did.
Want to draw any attention? My hand slipped.
Are you sneaking around? Because there's a mind flayer right there. Assault?
Careful footwork.
Yes, assault.
Hells. I'd heard, but no tale.
The woman's senses are heightened.
But perhaps close your eyes.
You see,
You have one word. When
Your-
oh, and you.
Be detected by the 9 divines. Good one, Cypher. Oath is pretty sturdy, everything else about vengeance. Shit. Again, asterisk, like... If you were to long rest after every combat, Vow of Enmity is fine. Or short rest after every combat at the very least. And it's the only Paladin Oath that gets access to movement speed. It's not a dogshit condition at a high level, but movement speed is good enough that I like mentioning that.
I had. Yes! I has lots of stuff. Just for you.
What am I here for? Oh, right, I want reverse rain cloak. What am I doing on mats? Doing okay-ish. Okay, adjacent. Do need to actually sell stuff, though. If you really are allergic to tadpole elixir, I can see enmity value.
I. Yes! I has lots of stuff.
Put it this way, enmity gets you one combat where you can use something other than tadpole elixir before you switch into it. So if you're taking Savage Attacker to make Smite not shit, that allows you to start the combat with Vigilance on. With transfuse health and elixir swap. Let me cope. Of all the mental hoops to try to see any good things about Paladin. Yeah. Yeah.
Approach! Ugly one! Yeah, spin! Alas! You failed to win! Alas! You failed to... Alas!
Like, I could go do the whole Minsk thing. That would get me enough money here. I guess I should do that. Fine. 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 Also talk to Gord and tell him I killed Orin. Killed Orin! Killed Orin!
What you were doing in the house.
Calm down, dear.
Let him alas. Even if you're allowed to be up here, the Steel Watchers will get mad at you for vandalism if you accidentally trigger one of the stun traps. So you'll be stunned for 2 turns with all the Steel Watchers wailing on you. It's great. The Tyrant of
You
Flavortown.
have the Netherstones. They resonate with my own. I commend you for putting an end to Orin's madness. We will. Hand me the Netherstones, and we will rule as one. I'm not here for games. There is.
Mortash looks like Kurt Cobain. I mean, maybe after the Netherbrain's done with him. Yeah, this Gortash mod is never getting uninstalled. Oof. Was that too soon? I haven't even gone to the bank yet, actually. I don't have the reviving hands? Why don't I have the reviving hands? I guess I gotta go buy those too. Petition to name change Worm's Rock to Virgin's Rock? Excuse me? Why?
I have something to ask.
You have come far, I perceive. Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my
You have no
ways.
idea how far I can come, Humble Toast. How does Humble Toast know how far? God damn it! Aha! Yeah, we're about to call him Cumble Toast. Hey, Nemesis, thank you for the raid. How'd the rest of your session go? Welcome in, Raiders. We just killed Orin, and I'm getting ready to go to the bank to get money so that I can then go get the reverse rain cloak so that we can then do House of Hope, and then I'm gonna go beat the game and start a new run a little bit later today. I want Mantle of the Holy Warrior, but out of budget right now. Suppose we go with this. Got the lovely still alive. And people bring DR or Psychic Resist to Crush. Yep. Yep. But hey, congrats on level 8. Honestly, some of the combats you've been doing, I forget what level you were for them. Impressive. Like, I really like having a good HP buffer, which is not something that happens organically until higher levels. Because I'm usually doing, like, tough plus alert as my feats, right? So, until you get tough and, like, level 8, excuse me, with that kind of setup, kinda lacking.
A relaxed tone and easy smile, but the halfling's shifting gaze gives it away. Something has him rattled.
I do have Thaumaturgy, Giant Barb.
He's an unusual sort of customer, but the head.
I guess that's the case for Giant Barb and Retaliation.
Fine. I'm sure we're just.
Because you get carry weight, that's always nice, but you get Thaumaturgy, and it's only one level more than going base Barbarian to pick up Reckless Attack as a source of advantage. Kinda don't hate that. Inefficient compared to casters, but maybe it's a decent mid-game setup.
Account holder's own, which is
Oh yeah, the Orin fight. I made sure she took Yenna, so I was just using oil of combustion on the rat bat and just getting combustion to kill Yenna every turn to give me bloodlust for free. And it was very brain off, haha you suck gameplay versus Orin. Smoke powder arrows are good too. If I had a better supply of consumables, my plan was to do a little bit of surface mancy to strip Orin's unstoppable stacks, and then just one-shot her and leave. But I didn't have the consumables to do that.
Just need to see a vault books in. Striking up bit.
I'll give it a shot. But that will fit in my bag.
Got tough already, not attacking's really landed to more of filing enemies into one type retaliation, otherwise just spend too much healing pots. Yeah, makes sense.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
I don't know how many of these I have keys for currently.
A couple turns should do it.
This is gonna help fund Reverse Rain Cloak. I do have Wave Mother's Cloak, so I don't technically need Reverse Rain, but as soon as I take damage, Wave Mother's turns off, and I am not doing a high AC setup. Plus, I'm likely doing Psionic Overload. So that won't stay on in the house. Send away Resonance Stone before we actually get into this combat that's upcoming. Just so I don't have disadvantage on Stunning Gaze. If anything, I could equip Face Semblance Amulet. Harper's would do it too, but I have Face Semblance, so... The reverse raincoat stays on. Uh-huh. Always wear a raincoat. Or else you'll get goblins. Down to one invis pot. I need to restock on those. I think Dareth has some in her pack. On the other hand, though, Retaliation on Miss has been the big surprise of the run. 26 average per miss, while Fire Acuity Disarming goes nuts. Shame it's once for short resting, though. You're using Scorching Reprisal with Heat, I assume? What do I want to concentrate on here? I guess enlarge. That one's counted as your damage to hex and other stuff. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's really good. Couldn't remember if I had the clown mod on. I don't have C Invis. That's a skill issue. You have Sentinel? You don't. Yeah, water layer protection turns off outside of my turn because of Wave Mothers, but that's why we went in with advantage. Succeeded on a 7, even with my negative wisdom. Is DRS reduced unstoppable stacks by another 1? Not usually. So, Divine Smite is a separate on-hit that wasn't concurrent, so Blinding Smite took off 1 unstoppable stack, but then the reaction Divine Smite took off a second one. There. That's how that tends to work. Doing Reviving Hands here because Blade Ward overrides Aura of Murder. See, they're piercing Vuln. But I'm not. Alice. Maybe I should use an action to get that C invis up. Do I have... I do. Eat with Lesser Infernal Retribution would be great if only the armor wasn't scuffed as hell. Yeah, I'm still coping my way into, like, do you make that work consistently? I think you have to give yourself disadvantage on deck saves and have bad deck saves, which is, like, really questionable. Like, why would you do that? It might be an angle for low dex rogue, so you have evasion, so even if you fail a dex save, like, a different kind, the consequences aren't that bad. But, yeah, it's like, why? there's another one there. Neat. I don't have formal slaughter going right now. Bracket, you got a spell for him? No? Okay.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Pretty sure this one didn't move. Cool. Didn't need that water. I'm actually out of movement. Tragic. I don't have piston on me.
Something good here, I hope.
Just breathe. Breathe. Switch bloody jobs.
Good enough. Hmm? Got rewarded with Flying Strike and Retaliation Chief. Ooh. Still have 2 temp HP on this Agatha's cast.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Get rid of your uncanny dodge. You have evasion 2. No. Get sonic movement going. Not like it matters. Okay, dodgeball surprise fixed, by the way. You saved? It's rude. Don't want a booming blade because he might die.
Against the...
Get rid of him. Don't be foolish. He is too unpredictable. He will only be a hindrance to us.
Morning, Rathma.
His mark is right. The int
There.
in the sun in the same.
You.
Hang on! Minsk is on his way!
No. Crater's wounds wasn't even necessary there.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Is Crater's wounds ever really necessary? No, but... like, I suppose instead of going and getting reverse rain cloak, I could just Eldust armor.
But not me. He says we will join.
It's fine, I guess. Kevin, you're coveting at me. Did some inspiration science in the Nautiloid. As far as I can determine, inspirations are not enabled until you leave the Nautiloid. Okay, thanks for confirming that. That makes sense. There are some different game rules on the Nautiloid. Like, I don't think you can crit miss. And I don't think enemies can crit you unless they have a forced crit available. Like, if you're asleep or knocked down. So, Inspos being disabled would be another one of those Nautiloid rules. Very good point. Yes, it's true. Okay. Can I go with a dead shot? More consistency on landing that. Let's see. Let's see if there's eye bite scrolls I can buy. Let's go more bite club. Hey, TikTok. Yeah, probably the, well, definitely the last session of this run. I want to move on to other things. So we're grabbing resources, we're gonna clear House of Hope, and then we're gonna go beat the game, I think.
How can I help you? Huh. I suppose that, at least, I can help with.
Quick spell gloves to fit in a cheeky bonus action booming blade is not like the craziest idea. Just grab them to have them. I know I don't have good attitude with rolling right now. I don't really care. I don't need money for much more after this.
Hope you found what...
What do you have cooking next? No rests. So, no long rest, no short rests, no rest potions. Region lock. And I want to do some... put into practice some early game routing stuff that I've been messing around with. Basically under the definition that I have planned. No rests does not mean no rests, because there are still forced rests in the game when you try to go between maps, for example. Because you can't avoid those aren't banned. That means I could use one of those and still remain restless. And that has the advantage of removing the one that would normally strip off your buffs when you are leaving Act 1. So that would allow me to keep Bliss Spores and Shield of Faith into the next map. And then I want to keep the Bless and Morning Lord's Radiance and Bliss Spores and Shield of Faith. I want to keep all of those too. So Lae'zel's gonna have to die. Which I haven't decided quite how I'm doing that, but Lae'zel's gonna have to die too. Cleanest way is to Bewall her. But yeah, basically it'll be one of those buff hoarder runs. We'll have all those buffs through until the end of Act 2. Go Wave Mother. It's 27 AC. It's kind of fine. Sure. Keep the Bless from Crush, you can just Dolly port, not in region locked, because I don't have Dolly. My bad. It's all good. Any ideas in the build for that run? I'm leaning towards Heavy Armor Master Barbarian.
You're just 2 swings of that hammer away from breaking my chains. Come to me.
Hope I'm not leaving without you. Relax. I had to do some shit to get back in here. could self-polymorph, I suppose. That would require getting good spell save DC while still having bad saving throws against it. Having access to polymorph scrolls is also not guaranteed. But yeah, I guess that's technically an option. But no, it isn't, because where would I go? It's not like I could fast travel to the Shadow Curse lands, because I haven't been there yet in Region Lock. So, still wouldn't work.
What do I have to lose?
How much do these guys weigh? 75? Should I carry around a Merrigan for... I mean, I'm gonna rush through the rest of this run, but there's a pretty good argument for carrying around one of these Merrigans. Because of this Flames of Avernus passive. Hey Mo, thank you for the 39 months. Poison Wolverine start raging while having heavy armor on. Nothing about heavy armor stops you from raging. So rage impeded still allows you to rage, you just don't get any of the positive stat benefits. You still get anything that requires you to be raging, such as...
She's on fire. There you go, Quag.
Well, get on your whale mobile and move. No one told you not to go to the Shadowlands. Quickly now, hurry up before I hit you again.
Oh, okay, fine. Thank you, Mo. So what Rage Impeded does is it turns off positive stat benefits. You're still able to use maneuvers like Tiger's Bloodlust, all that. You just don't get the advantage on strength, and you don't get the damage bonus from Rage. But if you go Bearheart Barbarian, Bearheart Wildheart, you still get the resistance to all damage except Psychic, even if your Rage is impeded. So the idea there is I get resistance to everything and 3DR from Ham, and I Rage with Honey Badger. Effectively trading the damage bonus from Rage for just the other stuff I can do. You just don't die, like, ever. Yeah, I don't know about what I am planning to do for the other levels in the build. Like, that's going to require one level into something that gets me heavy armor. And Honey Badger requires level 6 in Barbarian, so I will be able to have that full core of the build online before the Crush. The issue is I don't know what I do after that. Like, if I want to have 2 aspects, so that's 10 Barbarian, but I don't know if I want to commit that hard. If I want Feral Instincts, especially to account for not having Alert, then that would be 7 Barbarian. And then at that point, may as well go 8 for another feat, and that's total level 9. That leaves me 3 levels. I guess I could go like Rogue at that point. Maybe even Swash. Swash there sounds kind of fun. Kind of like that. Maybe it's like 1 fighter, 8 barbarian, 3 Swash. Be a Hunter? I could be a Hunter. Making a cleric again? I don't think so. Maybe I do for, like, dialogue checks and such, but I kind of want the fighting style from Fighter, and also the starting saving throw proficiencies from Fighter. We'll figure this out a bit later.
Maybe I should... No, this is good. Need to be cautious. Best be on my way.
Forgot I'd have to deal with this thing. Seven barb and 3 swash gives you +5 initiative already, so not too shabby. Yeah. Get the surprise immunity, get +5 initiative. +6, I think, between the two of those. Yeah. I like Swash specifically for not just the initiative there, but having stuff to do on my bonus action. That sounds nice. Out of curiosity, why Giant? That's okay to ask. Questions always welcome. I'm not raging, so I want a barbarian that has good value outside of rage. So that leaves either I go wild magic for refilling my spell slots, but I only get 3 refilled spell slots that way, and I'm not really casting enough to care about that. Or I go wild heart to pick up animal aspects, and none of those seemed impactful enough for what I'm doing. It's absolutely not Berserker, because Berserker is a terrible subclass and gets almost no value outside of Raging. You get 1 feature, but that's at level 10, and I don't care about that feature. And I'm only going 9 levels in. So that leaves Giant, where I at least get the extra carry weight, I get Thaumaturgy, and I get the kick. On Wood Elf also. For the upcoming run? I don't know. I'm really decided. There's a case for me just going Lae'zel. Or, you know, some kind of GIF. No, I can't go Lae'zel because I need that event not to happen. There's a case for me going some kind of other GIF for Silver Sword stuff. I haven't really thought about it. It'll likely end up being Wood Elf, though. Settle down. Fake sneezing.
Hope this ends well.
I keep hitting 4 to kick because that's where I normally put it, but 4 is Booming Blade right now. Really? Not there either? Oh, I seen it. Head rank rules to the run. I'll think about it. Maybe you can convince me. You don't have to talk me through how to use the sheet and stuff. And I have some specific plans, like, because Lae'zel's not going to be around. And I'm not doing, like, any rests later. But maybe I could be convinced.
How much further can I go?
If everyone else minds their business.
The tactic sheet's pretty straightforward.
Want to draw any attention? Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Maybe. We'll see how I feel when I start the run. Probably like an hour from now. Probably. Actually, really like seeing Azith as a Gith, Outlander, Ranger, Athletics, Survival, Sleight, Stealth, Perception, Insight, all from Ranger 1. Gith for all Charisma skills. It's more for a Skill Monkey build. Well, having Stealth proficiency isn't really good. Most of the time. It's more detriment than gain, with how getting Surprise Round works in this game. So I try to avoid that, typically. Survival proficiency almost never matters. Insight's nice. Sleight is nice. Athletics is great. Perception can be nice, because it, helps you out. Especially if you're in the school of wisdom sucks. I guess I rage here because I'm gonna throw. Stealth is a very niche skill when it comes to value. You either want a lot or none whatsoever. Yeah. Just kicking something, keep my rage going.
Good idea.
This would go. No? Scammed. Spells for stealth already, putting increases stealth doesn't matter much, or items even. Yeah, it's the big thing with stealth is if you are trying to pass greater invis checks, or if you were trying to do the kind of build where you were attacking people from outside combat without the combat ever starting. If you are going for a surprise round specifically, having stealth is a detriment. Nature, then? Pretty garbage. Name me a useful nature check other than Bulwall. And at Bulwall, there's alternatives. Hidden Harper Stash by Astarion. That gives you speed pots, so a non-unique thing. But sure, speed pots are nice. But you could have the Idol of Sylvanas to give you nature proficiency. It's just what it does. So you don't need to waste one of your skill proficiencies on that. Favorite rage yell out of the playable characters? It's probably between Shadowheart and Minthara. They both sound like they're really going for it, like they're out for blood. Insight, history, religion, good ones. Religion is really good, yeah. Insight is rare, but impactful where it works some of those times. There's like one really important insight check that some items are locked behind in Act 2, so I value insight heavily because of that. Religion is useful in a bunch of places. History is a bit limited, but it can be good. I can think of like 2 relevant history checks. 3. Quite likes when the mean ladies yell. Yeah. Also gives animal handling, so investigation would be the only other base ranger skill available. Investigation has a couple of checks in Act 1 that are like, I guess, nice for proficiency on, but very, very limited. Like, investigation's nice on the Nautiloid, for getting us. Medicine's nice there, too. Should have brought Foe Breaker. Just gonna hit with the resisted rat bad. What are you gonna do about it? Hey, Superman. What sort of class build you go for if it's the whole person want to learn about the world, be inspired, write like a poet, whatever you want. Roleplay. The role-playing game, you think up what fits that in your head, and you do that. There's no right answer to that, or no wrong answer to that, I should say, too.
Should mine rest in?
How does Saurian's rage sound? He sounds like he's doing an angry Dracula impression. That's the only way I can describe it.
Magic keyword. That'll help us in the archive. Looking ahead.
true. Yeah, he gets some tongue action in there. Danny, I know your head snapped towards the screen when I said that. Calm down. He's not here.
Did you get distracted? By the teeth in my arteries.
All the Origin Rage sounds, which one sounds like I stepped on a Lego? Fuck, it hurts the most? Oh, Gale, easily.
Then we can get...
Hope's like, hey, hit save me and then we'll get the contract, but contract's right here.
There is a magical field surround the magic. This piece of humble
Always room for more.
Greater health, let's see. How much HP do I even gain from that? 155 versus 119. I'll stick with Devout. See, having good con is sometimes very valuable. Forgot to get invis pots. Unfortunate.
Just across the hall, if you don't mind.
Anyone know what Halsin or Minsk Roar sounds like, or Jaheira? I don't. Halsin didn't even have sounds for that stuff until, I think it was patch 7. Like, for anyone who doesn't believe that Halsin was a last-minute companion addition that they did not intend for most of the game's development, he didn't have sounds for most actions until patch 7. Which was a year after the game came out. Hey, Shadow Dolls. Good to see you. I'm doing well. Hope you are too.
It's time to fly this.
That's a friendly looking shadow. No time for mercy. Can't risk being in open view.
That's only safe to do because I paralyzed the spectator. out of speed pots? 3. Yeah. Thank you, Crater Flush. Question, you know if the weapon actions portion of Gauntlets of the War Master works when throwing a weapon only for specific weapon attacks? So by weapon action, my understanding is it's referring to things more complex than a basic attack. So a throw is like basic attack. Now, I'm not positive on that. Gauntlets of the War Master, maybe there's a way where if you're applying conditions with any kind of attack, it forces disadvantage. I haven't tested it that thoroughly, but my understanding is it means like the things that have short rest cooldown, stuff like a concussive smash, things like that. Did some inspo math for my rank run, need Ascended Cazador point. Sorry, Astarion, oh no.
Don't hold back.
Oh. Psionic movement is the play here. Probably.
These boots have seen everything.
Like this. Kill Wolverine and Rivington and recruit Valeria instead.
Should step in before it gets worse.
Why would Wolverine have to die for that? I'm missing something. Is that just for the quest completion? Or I'm missing something. 30 days of vacation left. The run begins now until I run at that first thing the mountain pass I don't know about, at least since it came over. Hey, but the run can be the run you've made the most progress on, right? That's still an achievement. I will do this. Killing Wolverine for the Flaming Fist and Worms crossing Soldier, and so I see. I didn't know about that one. Yeah, that would explain it. That does let you get more enemies in the Saravok fight, if you need padding for tactics rank there. Because you get the Tribunal Ghosts, right? Elemental Torment, Booming Blade, Draconic Fire Enchantment, Combustion Oil for delayed proc. You certainly could. Certainly could. Probably between Elemental Torment and Lightning Blast for the brain on this. I'm thinking Lightning Blast. Probably. Get the Diva in, doesn't seem necessary. My bite's already on my bar. Good. Past me knows what's up. I think we'll go Universal Res for Psychic Resistance here. I could go Ring of Feywild Sparks for Spell Save DC. How's my DC right now? 13. What if I just stuck it to him anyway, right? I don't anticipate really taking melee attacks here. Crawler Mucus doesn't help me. We go with accuracy.
I will not. Their skulls will make.
If you have any last word, no.
Nothing will stand in my way. I wonder if this is worth the cost.
London, nice.
Hell has its laws. Hell. Effect in the cause.
45.
Curtain falls, but hold your applause.
I should get some DC gear on then.
For now, down here come the claws.
Once the Cambions are dead, I can put on Hood of the Week.
It's all been for naught. True souls that couldn't be bought, doomed, detected, and caught. No more deals. It's over.
Downloading BG3 again. I'm gonna try a second playthrough. So many choices though, it's overwhelming. Let's go, Scott.
No more grace. It's over.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that.
This house of hope.
Bad glass just because you're in piss range. You beguiled me. It's DC 18. Pistons give me disadvantage, yeah. Fair enough.
Where do we go from here?
So I lays out the whole time? No, I'm disguised right now. Disguise self. She's been here the whole time.
You should never.
Oh, we gave Hope fire res.
Detected and
All the weak damage there.
Time to push my luck again.
I don't care how small the room is. Cast fireball. I wish I found that meme funny. That's a lie. I don't. I saw that. I didn't see the game changer, but I saw that clip. Alright, no longer beguiled. Ooh, good job, boss. Thanks, Us. Seven turns of Sonic Overload left. Let's get Arcane Acuity on. I'll say DC is 16. % chance to land. For that, flip this. So I'll say DC is 18. We win. Have a wonderful day, and may your farts be dry. Thank you, Sir Turd of Bottom. I feel more inspired than I thought possible by that. Thank you. I feel like I could do anything. Oh, that was a decent hit. Real life bardic inspiration. Oh, another crit.
Pinch yourself and check we're not drinking.
You are wide awake.
Then we're It is not right to cheat at home.
For the first time.
And I...
So did he go from full to dead in 2 turns? Look at that psychic damage, man. Sonic Overload and Flying Strike. Oh no, he resists the second part of Rat Bat. 4 damage. I could have had more damage dealing gear on. This wasn't damage, this wasn't damage. This wasn't damage. But we got the job done.
Best be on my way.
So you wormed your way into the Devil's Lair, risked the contract you never barred. Did you also? We
Jake,
must
do not jump on my desk.
to the same. But it is time.
Oh yeah, I guess the big stupid dragon's around too. I don't feel like fighting that. Like, it's not even a fight. It sucks. I could do it, but maybe I'd do it anyway. I don't know, we'll see. No, I was lying when I said that. We're gonna long rest. We're gonna go beat the game. I was lying when I said that too. I need Terrazul. Hey. Don't do it. Why sleep when there are drugs to butt? I mean... Hey. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No time. Come on then.
the Borkin going today? It's going well, Disratha. We dealt with Orin and Raphael so far today.
Did you hear something? I believe there's a cabin near you.
What's up? Hey.
Do you hear something? I believe there's a cabin near you.
Bad Twin Bubbins. That's another great Act 3 name. Hey. Oh, man. Athletics failed. Okay, you must have acrobatics, proficiency. Noted. Flux. She's her. I'm jealous of the person who got hit, to be clear. She's her. Flux Fox.
Ready to do some business? Give me that. As for what that is, well, I knew you'd under.
Very well.
So, what are you
She gave Molar, she was like, give me that. the contract she signed with Raphael. No, I still have one. Not enough. Let's figure out my plan. Speedy Light Foot. Speedy Light Feet, Callous Glow, Elemental Infusion. Do I want Executioner over Callous Glow? Yeah, I do. Crit. So that I can do Hex and Hexblade's Curse. Flawless Armor. Blast Pendant. Alright, this is our brain setup. Ring of Shadows for buffing Orpheus. I will need Connor. I hope you enjoy it, Snow. I cannot... Words do not exist to describe how genuinely little I care. That's not me yucking your yum, that's just for my own level of interest. But I hope you get everything you want out of it. Lae'zel doesn't have anything I need. So we do one more check on Brenna's crafts. That comes strong enough to carry Connor. We'll do one more check on Brenna's crafts actually after we long rest.
Jahira, boy's trying his best to
Emotionally done with
explain, but they
Borderlands.
still do not
I mean, also kind of
understand your
intellectually done with it. If
Behind your
the devs are gonna, in some of their first info dumps about the game, announce that they are kowtowing to the same bad faith actors who know, you know, fuck all about the games that they will put their entire platform into bashing as soon as the check for the early access content clears. You know, if they're gonna prioritize catering to that crowd who's not even going to play the game, and they're just gonna continually make worse and worse game design choices, I can always play games that value my time. So, between that design philosophy, also the CEO being a fucking prick, real fans find a way to make it happen, go fuck yourself. And then also the fandom being a cesspit full of intellectually dishonest grifters at best, literal Nazis at worst, and it's a sliding scale between those two ends. Why would I want to be there? Fuck them all. I'm not interested.
This mess falls on you.
there are some good creators. Yeah, of course. I still got friends who are interested in making stuff there. Epic NNG, Lazy, Stone Swan, you know, a bunch of other people, and I wish all of them all the best in their creative endeavors there, and I'll of course be popping in to support them and stuff, but my personal interest is so gone.
You saved me back then. This is...
I could not have faced her with you, but we...
I'm fed up with babysitting. Yeah, I'm a grown-ass man. And a lot of these people, they're adults too. I'm not your fucking father. I shouldn't have to treat you like I am.
I have no more secrets from you. No need to. Your distrust of me, you think you... Did you? But since you insist, you would do well to reconcile.
Thunderstorm my area right now. Hopefully the power doesn't go out. Crossing my fingers, toes, and butt for you, super.
Thirsty yet?
Completely valid on all points. Glad you found a space for yourself to thrive in. I appreciate that, Snow. Seriously, it does really mean a lot seeing people like yourself who I appreciate from earlier eras of content I've made continuing to show up, even if the the content I'm doing is not necessarily a game you know about, care about, or interested in, and just seeing old friends pop by has been great.
Penitent looks at you, silent.
I'm not buying this stuff. I don't need that. Same cycle will happen again. Game comes out, they'll complain it's in a carbon copy,
left over to keep ourselves fed.
etc. Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm just done. Yeah,
take your pick.
It's only gotten worse each time that's happened, too. Better to get out before it gets even more insane. Maybe I reserve an action for switching to psionic movement. That could be juicy, right? So what's this action economy going to look like? I'll have action, 2 bonus actions with grit. Haste Spores action, ideally. Terrazol action. So I can build up lightning charges on the first turn on the way over to the crown. Use 1 dash on the second turn. And I could use 1 action on switching to Boots of Psionic Movement. Okay. What'll I be concentrating on? Pass without trace, I guess? Sure, why not? Slight damage loss, but I don't care. Does mean I will need to disguise. And I have flight over there. Do the fight on top of the brain or skip? I'm gonna skip and then one-shot the brain with the rat bat. I don't plan on using Fierce Perilous Stakes either. Praise be. Forecast migraine. Main plan is to try to minimize how much I interact with the wider community. Yeah, that's good policy. Unfortunately, I am cynical enough to think that that's just a good policy in general with, you know, fandoms as a whole. There's some nice ones, but
Is that blood? No.
far too many are worse than that, or have especially bad elements that are unfortunately worth throwing the entire fandom in the bin.
Still breathing. Still breathing.
Oh, I don't have any essence.
All right. What now?
Alright, Dareth, give me your essence.
If not over, then through. I should speak up.
Anyway, take your pick.
Toadstool. What else is essence? Acorn Truffle. Oh, that's Acorn Truffle territory.
No one back home will ever see it. At least things have stayed interesting.
This vessel, that...
Electroclave.
Chaos will be sown from their passage.
One detail about the statues here. Each of them has the line recorded for each part of that whole speech that they all give one part of. So you can kind of hit it in all sort of different orders to hear different deliveries. It's fun.
Cranium rats. They swarm when an elder is near. We must be close to its race. Beware. A solitary rat may be trivial, but a swarm is dangerous.
Pretty silent. But for the
Let's go beat the game.
rhythmics.
Skipped a bunch of bosses and stuff, but I'm more focused on the next run. Let's get this done. Gotta use the rat bat for its intended purpose. Bat the rats. Why is there no rat wild shape? Why can't I turn into a giant rat?
And
Can you smell it? The brine.
the next run. No rests. No long rests, no short rests, no rest potions, no region travel, so it's a region lock. No respecs.
Preparing, calculating, evolving.
Thought my skull was going to crack.
Possibly also using trades ranked rules, maybe? For chance. I bought that at the beginning of the act because I knew I would forget that greater invis skill.
Controlled.
I smell a trap.
Should mind my step.
Thrall.
This way.
Break. Control.
At the ready.
Braying already? Yeah, I kind of rushed through Act 3 kills.
You've survived. For that, you will have to be. I hope he.
It's being drained. Must be close.
Execute. Decide.
Gortash, hurry up. 10 con have an ass. Get over here.
Execute. Decide.
Right.
You changed? Why'd you change? This guy. No fun allowed.
It's messing with your mind.
I was gonna watch the cutscene for the Tyrant of Flavor Town, but no.
Focus on the crown.
You are delusional. The crown is how we controlled you.
The delusions are all yours, Gortash. You controlled me only for as long as I allowed you to. You have played your part. The next order to be given is mine, and it is this. Die.
Alright, if Big Lady told me to die in that tone, I'd do it too. Gortash is real for that.
You cannot let it do the same to you.
Wink death comes from Gortash. You must take the Netherstones and claim Flavor Town for yourself. I got your Flavor Town right here.
When the I you this one now.
Alright, check this out. You know, this is a practice roll. Practice. Check this out. Okay, you just keeping you on your toes. I'll watch this. Okay, well, almost. But now we do our practice roll. Okay, okay. And now? And now? First try. What if you just roll 164 instead? Is that easy? T-pose on that brain? Alright, come on. Minus 19 was better. It's true, Firevoid. It was.
It has become something. We want.
Hope this ends well.
Jake, stop it. You get a minus 19. By rolling over 100.
Do you hear something? I believe there's a Kevin near you.
That's the gift.
You may address me as your mad dude. I will neither forgive. But all that stuff, it would the hub at this point. It will take an illithid to. I will give. Come. It's time for us to meet our fates and end.
Orc chess is making me think things I shouldn't think before noon. Right there with you. Is there a mod that makes Orpheus look like Gith Gordon Ramsay? I think I need that. If there is. Alright, Jake, stop trying to jump on my desk. You should chill out. The boss is gonna be chill in this run, right? Jake. Stop it. If your food bowl is anything less than completely full, like it should be right now, you're gonna have an issue, so... Okay, that's like half full, man. Come on. Absolute donkey. Muppet. Do I go Colossus or do I go Cloud Giant here? What works out to more? Colossus would take my strength mod 2 higher. Or Cloud Giant. Colossus is more. Elven Elegance for Orpheus. Human Versatility.
Let's move.
Elven Elegance for me. Sure, I'll Tiefling Vice. Why not? And he needs vigilance.
No time to rest. Moving in.
Boss gets mad here that I'm convinced he wants your rat bat. He shouldn't. I didn't really fuck with him much this time. Yeah, no, he's fine this time.
Bring the. Now.
Half Elf Potion makes me sad when they get such good proficiencies. Yeah, that's like the biggest unfortunate L associated with that whole thing. Like, Half Elf just has a terrible blood potion, but is otherwise really good overall.
Before the day is out. But even when the last soul falls, Baldur's Gate will stand.
Let's give it the best performance in the game.
Baldur's Gate
What?
is more than just a city. It is more than a place of opportunity for those of mercantile spirit.
Oh yeah,
More than a
it's
place
him.
of refuge for those who are lost. More than a home for friends, loved ones, and adventuring souls. Baldur's Gate is a place where anyone can find what they need, if they're just willing to fight for it. Today, Baldur's Gate needs us. Today, we fight for... You're late, friend. This is the one you spoke of.
This outfit
I
was
said only kind and flowery things. Harper's.
Yeah.
The air is...
Will Baldur...
Bodies, bloods.
I always feel like the biggest stick in the butt since I don't find the Bjorn meme funny. How dare you have a subjective sense of humor, you sick fuck. All the allies in this room get into a fight, who wins? If present, probably Yurgir, Saravok, or Aelin. Strange Ox. It's between those. See, Aelin doesn't stay dead, so technically she would eventually win. Probably. Strange Ox has the highest damage output. Saravok has good action economy. Mizora has insane crowd control. But there's is immortal too, though. He wouldn't be in the fight.
Leave him be.
No more Booby Withers emote. Oh no.
Looks like part of the nether brain, but we'll need to be higher up to climb it.
Last time I allied with Jurgen, House of Hope, he repeatedly concussive bursted himself and me. Fuck that guy. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, you meant. No.
Nautiloid, need to get to the brain.
I passed that Traceless Birkinvis. I always forget about that. It's fun.
This medicatrix.
Right. Thank you, Connor. Oh, I might have concentrated a little too soon here. Don't break Con. Damn it. Well, no pass without trace. That's fine. I'll use guidance on him. Oh, what's turn 1 look like? Throw haste spore grenade down. Main Orpheus to use invis. Dash. Fly around. Darkness arrow on him. Yeah. This slot doesn't really matter. Okay, let's do it.
There it is. The place where the nether stones can unfold.
The crown, up ahead. Time to cast the spell again and break its will.
God, I'm a spores druid. I don't need to throw things. Disguising as a Githyanki do. It's for the boots that I'm going to be using.
No choice but to keep going.
Got Orpheus.
Survival is all that matters.
So now I need to Darkness Arrow. And then Lightning Blast. Shouldn't have invised yet. Make that work though. Go here. Why the Blast Pendant? For damage? Why not the Blast Pendant? I don't think I'm actually going to have Alien Fusion on for this, so I could have chosen a different ring. It's fine.
The brain is weakened.
Even better.
Its will is weakening. The brain is almost defeated.
Could have Orpheus bait Mind Broken, but like planning on one-shotting anyway, so don't need to do that.
This is it. Its will is weakening.
Alright, this should be a one-shot. I'm close. Not quite. Not bad though. Yeah, if I hadn't messed up getting Elemental Infusion, that would have been it. Callous Glow would have gotten me there too, maybe.
Never a dull moment.
How many charges Lightning Blast was that? One? No, that can't be right. My brain was wet. Oh, I forgot to make the brain wet. I knew I was forgetting something. Yeah, I could have done that. Could have had Orpheus throw a water bottle. I think 5? Yeah, 7 charge would have gotten me there too. I got Mind Broken, which is like annoying or whatever, I guess. Orpheus got it. Yeah, if I'd made the brain wet, clean one shot. But that's okay. Got pretty close. Hey, Roland. How are you?
At last.
You're crazy? Hey, Carter.
It is subdued.
Is that? The buff transferred to next round. It lasts 2 rounds, so yeah. I triggered Lightning Blast because I didn't have any use for my bonus action that turn, so it would still be active on the next turn, and gave me more time to build more lightning charges to feed into it. So I dashed on both of those rounds, giving me 3, losing 1, getting 3 more. That's a 5 charge Lightning Blast. You can get up to 7, but I just didn't have the setup to do that. Got Cyberpunk and I started. Yeah, it's really fucking good. Hey, I'm glad you're liking it. Look into that. Lightning Blast is very unknown in terms of it never gets mentioned in damage calcs, but it belongs there. You do need a spell for it to apply to, and it's kind of picky in terms of which spells it is valuable on. Back to work. Boo. See you later, Kara. So like Chain Lightning frequently gets referred to as like the peak of lightning damage. It's not. And one of the reasons for that is because it doesn't Lightning Blast very well, whereas Lightning Arrow does. You're looking for spells that have a lot of simultaneous instances of damage for Lightning Blast value. So that's Twin Lightning Arrow is a really good example. Ice Storm, Destructive Wave, Flame Strike are really good because they're 2 instances that hit everything in the area simultaneously, and Ice Storm in particular is very wide. Booming Blade is what I used there, but you could also use anything that works in that way, so that's any of the smites not named Divine Smite would be able to do that too. However, Booming Blade and Thunderous Smite are practically better than the others because they don't require your concentration. So I was able to concentrate on Hex still while doing those. And I don't have Thunder Smite on this build, but... what other spells are good for Lightning Blast? Trade if you're here and have any that I'm missing. Let me know. Can't think of any. Might actually be fine on Hellflame Cleave, now that I think about it. That's a spell. Lightning Blast on that probably be pretty good.
In my name.
Probably be good on Hellflame Cleave.
The world is yours. All who still draw breath bow to you. Your authority is unmatched. Your power is absolute.
Yeah, we've seen all this.
So it would have been.
Just time to roll good? Check this out. Oh, okay. The duality of dice. Sure. Love your channel, always an opportunity to learn something. Thank you, October Day. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Hey ladies, man. Looks like I'm late. No, we're gonna start another run. You're early for the new run. I wanted to do this. This is my favorite ending, just because... You'll see. You'll see. It's... Rid yourself of the parasite at last and walk away from all this. Rolls that stat, use Constitution. Alright, I'm gonna head out. That's it, that's the whole ending. Hey Laxus, sorry if I butchered your name, feel free to correct me. Learn a lot on your channel, learn how little I know about this game still. Hey, there's a lot that I don't know too, so. Not my monkeys, not my circus ending. Does it make me a bad person if this is the ending I would most likely choose personally? Probably, because it's one of the evil endings, but it's okay. We can be bad people together, cuz. What happens to the brain you do that? I don't know. I don't know. You just leave. It's just parked there. You just leave. It's so funny. Not my problem. Another adventuring group's problem. The bad endings in this game are just the best. Some of them are genuinely funny. Get some decent use of shitboxes today. No, I did not. Oh, I should have tried to see if the brain is a shitbox target. I'm gonna have to do some testing there, Baneblade. Thank you for reminding me.